Hi guys, welcome to another movie crew review. Today I'll be reviewing Jurassic World Rebirth.
So the movie stars Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, and Rupert Friend. And it's the story of a group of mercenaries going to this new island, a third island in this franchise series, as they're looking at these experimental land, sea, and air birds and different dinosaurs, trying to get some DNA to help find a cure for all diseases. So we're going to get into the review today, and Cameron's going to take us away.
Look, I didn't have high hopes for this movie, and to be honest, that was probably a good thing. I mean, it's very generic in the sense of it being part of this franchise. I mean, for me, they're all very, very, very similar, and they're just the same movie regurgitated something a bit different about it. But I mean, if you like this series, I don't think you can hate it. I mean, for me, it was very one-dimensional and very predictable. But I mean, that's what you sign up for these movies. The dinosaurs look great, apart from that abomination alien-looking big thing. I mean, that was the whole purpose of this movie, and that whole reason to go to this island, that had a bit more draw to me as opposed to, I mean, Chris Pratt taming a dinosaur. I think this had more legs to the story. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty shaky legs considering where the franchise is. I mean, for me, the first one is just amazing, and anything other than the first one for me just can go in the bin. But a bit harsh, but yeah. I mean, because like I said, I just feel they're very much the same. But this movie is fine. I mean, the big Brachiosaurus scene, that was my highlight, because that was the only time really we see a big conglomerate of dinosaurs, and I think that's what I'm looking for in a dinosaur movie, as opposed to mainly it's one dinosaur versus the group of them, other than in the water. Yeah. So I think that for me makes it feel very small, but it fits a story. But that's just not what I'm looking for in a dinosaur movie. But I mean, I don't really hate it. It's very middle ground for me. John?
Yeah, I mean, comparing it to the other Jurassic World and Jurassic Park films, it's nowhere near the standard of the original Jurassic Park, or probably The Lost World. But I mean, in terms of Jurassic World, it's probably up there in the films for me, because it's pretty simplistic, and I think that the last two, Dominion and the second one, which I can't remember the name of, because they all just come to a blur at some point. They got too preachy with the whole messages of like all these sub things that like don't really have to do with dinosaurs, like human rights, dinosaur rights, all this kind of stuff. Like, just give me dinosaurs. That's pretty much all I want. So in terms of this film, it's a new take. What I didn't really like was the family in the film.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but it's like they were like, oh, what film do we make? The ones with the mercenaries or the family that shipwreck like on this island? Oh, you know what? We'll do half and half. Should be right. We'll get there in the end. And for me, the family just didn't really work. I mean, they had some funny dialogue, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it was few and far between. And even like the little girl that helped save the day at the end, going through the bars, which was like, I always see it in films, and it's, for once, it's like the most obvious thing. Oh, she's small enough to get through there, yeah. So just do it. But I mean, overall, it's pretty simple story on the surface of it. The characters aren't overly developed, but in the end, I don't think you need that as much, because the dinosaurs are, again, the draw of the film. So making this third island, the one where all the freak dinosaurs that, you know, they're all being developed and nobody wants, and they just want to get rid of, was a good way to redevelop it. Because I think at this point, like, to go back to the original two islands, the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World one, and the other one where they designed all these dinosaurs, is starting to like really grasp at straws.
Yeah. I mean, they pretty much describe it at the beginning of the movie when we first meet Jonathan Bailey's character. How he goes, well, there used to be 2-hour wait for this museum of dinosaurs. Now they only sold 12 tickets in a week, and it's just like, Yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, what's this, the seventh movie now? I mean, I haven't watched all of them, to be fair, but there's just, for me, I don't know, the Jurassic series just isn't for me. I think my perfect dinosaur movie is Dinotopia. I don't know if you've watched it, but that's hands down for me my favorite dinosaur movie. And you just to harp back to my points, I think because in that movie there's just a lot of dinosaurs and humans because they live together, as opposed to this is making it more realistic.
Yeah.
But I think that's its downfall. I mean, how many? So we had 3 real chase scenes, and they were all just one dinosaur versus.
I like the boat. The water stuff, because it was fresh. There's 2 kind of, I'd say, big water scenes. The
Yeah.
first one with the boat where the dinosaurs come and pretty much destroy this boat. And it's probably the coolest entry of the island because every other film, when they're going to the island, they're always like going by helicopter or, by ship or something to get onto that island. Whereas for the first time, we're shipwrecked on the island.
Yeah.
We're like in the elements. We don't have the preparedness that we normally have. So for that, I have to give them some credit that they've brought at least some freshness onto that take. But I mean, it's one of those things that it starts to play, out at the end. I did like the Tyrannosaurus Rex because you have to, if there's no T-Rex in the film,
Yeah, correct.
the film's and raptors, right? T-Rex and raptors. If they're not in the film, it's like, why did you even make the film to begin with? And the funny thing is, they're on the island, but like, what's wrong with them? Because it's supposed to be the island for freaks. So what does he have, 5 livers or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to nitpick it. But yeah, that at the end, the D-Rex, right, was a stupid name. But the D-Rex that has like this tumor on its head.
It looks like an alien.
Oh, yeah,
Like
it does.
from
Yeah,
Alien.
from Alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So like, it's so slow. It is like a T-Rex. When he's chasing you, you like feel the terror.
Yeah, correct.
And then this guy, you feel like he's like coming at you. And at one scene, he gets a flare. I don't want to ruin too much of it, but because it's the end part of the film. But this character gets a flare to distract him. But it's like he's gonna die, and the thing's going so slow. Like he could just throw it in the other direction and walk, not even run, walk away, and the dinosaur would even like not know. It's just But look, it's probably middle of the range in the films.
Yeah, because like Jurassic Park for me, there was heaps of tension in that movie. Like all I felt for 80% of that movie was tension. Like it really was like, holy crap, like are the dinosaurs actually going to catch them? And it was always the chase, the thrill of the chase. But in this one, every sort of attack sequence was like, I was just sitting in my chair just like, yep. And this movie screams convenience.
Well, it's a short
screams
bit for
convenience.
the other films. They've taken like a long time to develop.
Yeah.
Like from start to finish, 1.5 years. That's how long. So like they're like, oh, let's make another Jurassic World film too. The end result, like 1.5 years. So, I mean, look, they got what they got. It's one of those things that like, when you got 6 months to write a script, they can only work with so much.
But for me, the thing is with these movies is the tension that it brings. And this was lack of tension.
There was one scene that I felt tension in, which was the one where they're in the field and the camera's panning, and then you think like there's going to be an attack or something, but then Jonathan Bailey eats the Altoid. I felt the tension up until he ate the Altoid, and then I was like, oh, okay, so it's just for comedy.
No, for me, I knew it was too bait. That was too bait, but obviously you felt it.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. All right, we're going to give our scores.
Yep.
How many syringes out of 10?
Probably give it 7 syringes out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it 5 syringes out of 10. All right, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, check out our socials, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.